Indonesia adalah negeri yang memikat hati siapapun yang datang, bukan hanya karena keindahan alamnya, tetapi juga karena budaya yang begitu kaya dan hangat. Warga asing seringkali merindukan suasana Indonesia, terutama senyum dan keramah tamahan orang-orangnya yang selalu menyapa dengan penuh kehangatan. Senyum yang tulus dari masyarakat Indonesia telah menjadi ciri khas yang mendunia, membuat siapapun merasa diterima dan dihargai. Keramahan ini bukan sekadar adat, tetapi cerminan dari hati yang tulus, yang selalu dirindukan oleh mereka yang pernah singgah di tanah air tercinta ini.
Oh yeah. When you land, you just instantly, we've just come from Vietnam where people were a little bit not so smiley. When you arrive back in Indonesia, let me tell you, everyone is so smiley again. Even the immigration staff, so smiley. We were having a chat. As soon as he understood he could speak a little bit of Indonesian, we were chatting about Jakarta, Wellington, and all sorts of different things. Really happy to be back. It's great.
Tak hanya ramah dan murah senyum, mereka yang berkunjung ke Indonesia seperti merasakan kenyamanan dan rasa hangat kekeluargaan yang mereka terima, bukan sebagai orang asing melainkan seperti saudara.
I started in Vietnam with my girlfriend, and then Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Malaysia, Borneo, and Philippines.
Wow.
And then my girlfriend went to Japan, and I came to Indonesia.
Nice. So how was your experience 6 months on the road?
Amazing. People here is so nice, different cultures, but amazing.
But here in Indonesia, it feels like it's like genuine, And somebody told me, I talked to some Indonesian friend, and she was like, yeah, it's because you're white. And I'm like, yes, but you feel still, it's not the same. It's like, it's different. At least I feel like very warm here in Indonesia.
Maybe, yes, we are tourists, we have money, but they see us as an income,
Yes.
But despite of this, they are very good with you.
Yes.
Sometimes they don't care about business. They are not working. In Malaysia also I feel the same.
Yes.
They are not working. They just came to say hello.
Yeah.
Where are you from? If you need something.
I remember when I started traveling, it took me a while when somebody approached me on the street. As European, I felt like, oh, maybe they want something from me. But sometimes people are just nice.
Yes.
They just want to talk.
Yeah, here is very safe, Of course, you have, sometimes you could have problems, you have to be careful, but here is very safe. For me, that I came from Latin America, I love Latin America. I love my country. But you have to be careful, Here it's all different.
It's true.
Yeah.
Gracias. Y pues buen viaje.
Gracias.
A Uruguay.
Indonesians, they're very friendly. The vast majority of the Indonesian people are tolerant, they're friendly, they're wonderful, kind people.
Very humble people, very calm, easygoing.
They're very laid back.
When I think of Indonesians, I just kind of think of cheerful and happy, silly, maybe. It's kind of, I don't want to say immature, but kind of immature in a good way.
The biggest things for me over there was just how friendly the culture is. I mean, over here in the US, you hop on a bus, and if you start talking to the person next to you on the bus, people are going to look at you strange like, there's something wrong with you? Why are you talking to me? Like, we very much value our privacy. Over in Indonesia, people have no qualms about just talking to you right on the street. People come up to you and talk to you a lot. You can start conversations, and 99 times out of 100, the people go right along with it. They have no problem with it.
If you're nice to them, they'll be nice to you, especially coming from a different country. They'll really respect that you're making an effort to learn their language, to learn their customs, and just to get to know them as a person. They'll really value someone caring about them, and I think they're very loyal. Once they're your friend, they're going to be your friend, and they'll really care for you.
They really try to promote religious equality, and that's one thing that I really appreciated.
They're very strong on family. Again, Indonesians, they're helpful, they're friendly, they're generally very hospitable. Once you form a good relationship with them, it's going to last.
Overall, it's incredibly safe. I felt really safe the whole time I was there. I mean, of course, there's obviously going to be your rare exceptions, but for the most part, I was very comfortable.